Welcome to Dirtballs. We got a very special episode. I have the two-time London Entertainer of the Year, Gethiga, here on the show. There you go.
Thank you, man. Welcome to Dirtballs. An amazing weekend where they graced me with the honor of the two-time London Entertainer of the Year. I also hosted it and helped produce it. It was a long day, but it was amazing, man. Great show.
You helped produce it too.
Well, you know what? Anything you host, you're essentially a producer.
You have to.
You know what I mean? You have to.
Someone else could fuck something up, and then you're screwed. You just look like an idiot. Yeah.
You have to take that producer cap on.
You have to.
Even if that's the approach you should take in everything, right? If you're an actor on a show,
wow.
Be a producer. Think about how the producer would think.
Yeah, no, you're right. Because otherwise people will just ruin a gig. Like Absolutely. Some weirdo will come in and be like, I'm doing something with the sound.
And I'm a good metaphor for women. When you're in there, you're producing the sexual experience.
Yeah.
Direct it.
Yes, yeah. You have to direct sexually, and then you have to direct in even if going, what are we gonna get to eat? You can't be I don't know. What do you want to eat?
Absolutely.
It's like they want we're going here. It's
a whole performance.
I set up a date. I set up a plan. It's gonna be great. You have to.
Just imagine as a producer in your own year. Yeah. Okay, we're going to the restaurant now. Okay, exit stage left. Here we go now. Okay, finger her now. Okay.
Exactly.
Yep, she wants it. She's good.
You're like talent. Talent's inside. Talent. You just call her. You have someone in your ear saying talent. Yeah. Eyes on talent. Eyes on talent. Eyes on talent.
What a fun weekend though, man.
What a great weekend.
Friday night. Was it Friday night? We were at the Ace Hotel.
Ace Hotel was amazing. Yeah.
Oh my God. Good. Oh my God. That's a cheat code hack. If you're like a single dude, ratios.
The ratio was great.
The vibes were great. The music was amazing.
The age was appropriate.
Very appropriate.
It was so good. Hot and appropriate.
Absolutely. So there's a lobby.
Yeah.
And we're chilling there, and they start packing up 11, and we're kind of like, what the hell?
I know the DJ too.
And then they direct us 14 floors up. Incredible rooftop.
Incredible rooftop patio. Yeah.
No cover.
Made a bit of a scene. I was the dancing was appreciated.
This guy was a star.
I love it when anyone appreciates the dancing.
It was the kind of vibe where people were having a good time, but they needed somebody to open it up.
Yeah, they needed someone
to
get lit.
You dancing, I just saw all the eyes go to you.
I know. Oh my God.
It was cool. We met some actresses. We met some diverse. It was cool, man.
It was good. It was good vibes, and it's like when you go to a place that's too clubby, too young.
Yeah.
Dancing's not appreciated. Jokes aren't appreciated. They don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's too much for them. The dancing even.
Music wasn't too loud, so we were able to showcase the talking.
Have a chat. Have a little chit chat.
And then kind of weird, almost too hot. Didn't see an ugly girl in there, which is you know what I mean? Which is.
They're doing something. They were hot, and they all had good jobs. It was good job people too.
Yeah.
It was just people on top of their shit. But that's downtown, man.
My only complaint is I feel like there wasn't a girl over 35 there. This guy's
that's age appropriate.
Yeah,
isn't that age appropriate?
I guess, but
there wasn't anyone under 25 either.
Yeah, it was a nice little.
It was
range.
28, 29 to 35.
It was like the Canadian. It was like Canada, where they want everybody.
That's so funny that's age appropriate.
That's what I mean.
We're both in our 40s, and age appropriate is
By the way, I love me a cougar, man. I love me give me a little 55-year-old that just wants to have some fun. It's still young.
Yeah.
Give me that, man.
That's great. You don't discriminate on that.
No, I don't discriminate.
I have to learn from you. That's very good. That's very good. I was so proud of you when you showed me that video of you having sex with a 55-year-old.
Hey, whoa! That wasn't me. Allegedly.
The amount of videos I've seen of this guy.
And she was cool with it. That's what they're cool. She was cool.
Yeah. So many women are cool with it as long as you weren't showing her face.
No, but it wasn't like the sneaky stuff. It was like, hey, let's have some fun.
No, yeah, it's like a fun thing to do.
And then she cooked me a meal after. But they're great. She packed me a to-go, baby.
That's it.
That's how you know.
That's good. You know. That's like single moms too. Single moms are so good. Always have good. Now here's the problem though. Now I'm eating too much cereal. I'm eating kid cereal. I came home.
Too much cereal.
I'm eating too much kid cereal. Dude.
You and the kid. Just fighting over the toy.
Thanks, Mom.
They need more commercials directed to single. Every commercial is like, oh, we need an interracial dad and blah, blah, blah. No, more. There's so many single moms out there.
So many single moms.
I don't know, man.
I think single mom is natural too. That's how it should be. We just shouldn't make it so hard on them financially.
Yeah.
But the idea of marriage just seems ridiculous to me. It seems like it would be better if everyone was just having kids with each other. What's the big deal? And there used to be tribes like that. They didn't have marriage. Everyone just had to. There were some tribes where one woman would have sex with all of them.
Okay.
And then, because then they were like, the sperm will mix up.
I know some women like that, yeah, in my hometown.
Yeah, but see how here it's like seen as a bad thing.
No, but
there it's like, that's how they do it.
You can't leave them hanging, though. The dad still has to be involved sometimes.
I just feel like as a society we're leaving them hanging. You know what I mean? Like financially there should just be support for them. Like,
yeah.
But people say in other countries like a village, it takes a village to raise a child.
Yeah, for sure.
Here it's like everyone's on their own. It's like that's your problem.
Yeah.
It's like you and your dad's your wife, your mom and your dad's problem. Now no one else cares about you. No one else is going to give you a penny. Like
in a lot of cultures, the first wife will help find the second wife, and so on.
Really?
Yeah, that's how it works. And my mom, it's always a taboo thing because I think my grandpa had a couple wives. Yeah. And my mom was like, "Hey, we're getting away from polygamy. Like we're getting away from this." Like my mom is always trying to she's like, "It runs in the family."
She believes all the cultural traditions. With polygamy, she's like, "I'm not helping you find a second wife."
I remember when my mom found out, like, she thought I was this good guy that didn't like girls that much.
Same.
And she thought my brother was more the pussy hound. And when she found out, she was just like, oh. Another disease. It's like a disease that runs in the family.
Just like your father. That's the worst thing that your mom could say to you. Oh, just like your dad. You're doing that thing that your dad does.
It's like, hey, but you liked him, Mom. You liked him.
You liked it, so that's too bad.
My buddy has one of the best single mom jokes. He goes, I was raised by a single mother, which was crazy because my dad was there the whole time. Jacob Balshin. Shout out Jacob Balshin. Such a Jewish joke right
So Jewish, dude.
Yeah, man. So what a weekend. A great weekend. We went out Friday. Did you do anything Saturday?
No, I started getting sick. I got sick after.
Oh, wow.
And then my mom's in the hospital, so I was just taking care of her.
Get yourself a cougar. Oh, yes, the mom.
Get yourself a cougar.
You
know the mom in the hospital, it's the only thing that makes me want to get married. Yeah. Nothing else makes me want to get married. But just seeing an old person in the hospital, like their kids are there, their husband and wife is there, that's nice. But then if the one who dies first, the second one is alone after.
Yeah.
So you're still getting it's still a 50-50.
That's the tough part.
But it's still like, that's the one thing that I'm like, it's so nice to have.
I want to skip the kid part though. I want to get to like 12 years old. The single mom already has a 12-year-old. But like a good 12-year-old.
That's a good scam.
You know, that's the move too.
That's a good scam because you can scam you're basically scamming out of like doing all the hard work.
Just slide in there.
I know.
You know what I mean? Be a real good role model for the teenage years.
Hey, single moms.
I don't know.
This guy's a single mother expert. That is really commitment to the single moms.
The problem is it's really specific because I have to find, like, let's say it's a white girl.
Yeah.
It has to be a mixed kid. The kid has to look like we made it. You know what I mean? Like there's
you're
no
not
way
gonna lie to people and say that it was your kid.
There's no way in hell I'm raising a white kid. I'm sorry, or an Indian kid.
Hey,
no, it's just
it has to be a black kid only.
Well, because there's so many black kids without dads, it'd just be so unfair. It'd be rubbing it in the face, right? Like I have a buddy in London who's with a single mom. After saying it's all the guys that say I'd never go with the single mom.
Right.
Get to the single mom. The kids are white. He's black, and I ream him out. I'm like, there's so many black kids that need a dad, and you're fathering white kids. What are you doing?
You can find a black single mom.
You can find a black. There's so many of them out there.
Wow, that's actually endearing of you. That's very culturally like you love your culture.
Kinda, and racist.
And yeah,
you know what I mean?
It'd be racist if a white guy did it, but when you do it, it is culturally like nice. It's like
that's what's
supporting your people.
That's what's going on in the States. Rich black people are
marrying like white.
No, they're adopting white kids.
What?
Yeah. There's a few situations like that, which is kind of crazy, but kind of like. Do you think that's like a power move? It's like, you used to enslave us, now we're gonna...
Now I own a kid, I can tell the kid...
You know what I mean? I don't know what kind of move that is.
That's weird, man.
I think it's getting designer. It's like, I want a Chinese one.
Yeah, but then white people do that and get a black kid or an Asian kid.
The black kid, okay,
like rich white people.
I understand the white with the black. Every black kid that was raised by white parents says good reviews.
Great, yeah.
George Rivard, and we know a couple.
Guys.
You know what I mean?
But just anyone who's willing to adopt a kid, it's like a 98% chance that they're amazing parents. 2% chance that they're psychopaths. They're like torturing you and shit like that. Like, because some of them are bad. Some of them are.
There's just bad people in the world, right?
There's bad people in the world,
but you could also get a crazy, like a kid who had mental health issues. Because you don't know the history, right?
I know. That's the scary thing.
One of my favorite movies, Lion. It's that Indian movie that won a bunch of Oscars.
Oh, Lion, yeah,
it's so good.
So good.
They adopt two kids.
I just saw it. Yeah.
And one of them has like mental health because they don't know. And it's
I know the second kid's so annoying,
Yeah, it's tough. Or mental health. It's like, he's annoying. He's just like he's got mental health problems.
But you know, then I see stuff like that. See what I was saying? Like I see my mom in the hospital. I'm like, I gotta get married, have kids.
Yeah.
Then I see someone with a mental health issue kid. I'm like, I don't want to have kids.
Yeah.
Because you never. But it's just a 10%, like a 5% chance. It could happen. You gotta take risks.
Do you want to get absolutely get married, or would you do?
I would rather just have a kid.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I want to get. I want the marriage for the party.
That's true. Yeah,
You
the
know what
party's
I mean?
good. The party's good, especially Indian parties.
I'm gonna force. Well, I'm not marrying an Indian girl, but they won't marry me apparently. But well, they're loosening up a little bit. Maybe if I make some money.
If it makes you feel better, some of them are like in love with you, but they're not allowed.
I know. Forbidden.
It's like remember the Asian girl? She was on a talk show with a bunch of black women, and she was like, oh, black men, I love black guys, but I gotta grow up and be responsible. And they're like, hey, why, what are you saying? Like,
and I think she ended up, was that the talk or something? Or no, not the talk.
Some kind of talk show.
No,
like,
I think.
Like morning women's talk show.
I think she ended up marrying like Young Jeezy, like a famous rapper, and then they had a kid and then divorced.
Oh,
so
right.
she thought, that's the issue though, like they're finding that like the 1%. Your experience is not even like you're with a rapper who's a multi-millionaire.
I know,
That's not the normal experience, you know.
Oh, I'm so glad you said that. I thought you were gonna be like, that's the problem. A lot of these black guys leave. I thought you were gonna say that, and I was like, no, it's just like she married a rapper.
I don't care what people do. We're not representatives for a whole race.
Yeah.
You know, no other race. How come other races don't have to have that problem? Like just because I want to do something, I don't represent all my race. Neither do you.
Yeah.
If you like white women, go for it. By the way, we've been seeing a lot of brown dudes with like good-looking white women. I'm very proud.
Brown is rising, guys.
Yeah.
The brown stock is rising for sure.
It's a summer of brown.
It's a summer of. It's going to be a brown summer.
Brown,
bald summer.
bald, charming. BBC summer.
BBC summer. Brown,
do it.
bald, and charming.
That's how. And I'm part of the brown community. I don't give a shit.
So you're only supporting brown if they're bald too, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Brown, bald, and charming.
You gotta be bald, and we want you out here. We want you showing it now. No more the shackles.
Break the
are
shackles.
Off. The shackles are off.
Take the shackles off as we put our hats back on.
I had a really good weekend where I didn't no hats all weekend. For myself. Well, because it's getting a little warmer. It was 18 degrees here in Toronto. Mating season. We didn't talk about that.
Kundalini's activated.
Did you get
guys.
out there and walk?
The Kundalini is active. I walked a lot this week.
Today did you walk around?
Today I did. Yeah.
Oh my! I saw the girls
at the hospital. I took my mom out. Saw some nurses. Exercise the eyes.
Do you know about nurses? Some of the horniest, amazing women.
Incredible.
Short-term fling. Get a nurse.
Yeah. They're great.
Get a nurse.
They're great.
Long-term, I don't know, but.
And they'll go like so long without dating anyone.
I know.
Like the nurses I've dated, it's like I had to like meet them and follow up with them, whatever.
Yeah.
And then you would think like you're just probably sleeping with the guys all the time, and they're like, no, don't.
They're so busy.
They're so busy.
You know who they sleep with a lot?
If you don't stick to them,
They sleep with the family members of people who are sick. Because like that's why they have so much contact with you. You're at the hospital. They see you're caring. You're making jokes.
Yeah.
I remember I had knee surgery and I had all the nurses around me just cracking up. I was doing bits in the hospital.
That's the best.
The guy beside me I remember he hated me. He's just because I was getting all the attention.
He was bitter, right?
He's like an old guy who's been there long, and I'm the new guy.
What are you talking to him for again?
Oh, buddy. I had some fantasies in there. I have a crazy story in the hospital. I'm in there and one night, like 1 o'clock in the morning, no lie, one of the hottest nurses comes in and doesn't ask me any questions, just starts lotioning me. Like leg, for no reason, just starts lotioning my leg, lotioning my body. And you know when you're in one of these situations that's like a fantasy situation, and you don't clue in fast enough. You know when a girl's hitting on you, or like two girls want you, and you're not cluing in.
You're just not. You're like, it's too good to be true.
This is too good to be true. I couldn't. I was almost in shock.
So you didn't do anything.
Wow, I don't even know.
So she just lotioned you down and left?
Oh yeah, but I think about it about once a month though. It's so good. It's like when you look back at a situation, you're like, oh, you're dum-dum. She likes you. You should have.
Like
she was giving you
so many of those.
She was giving you the green light.
Oh, you got to take life by the horns, man.
You do,
I have so many of those where it's just just rare misses. We got to do an episode about that. We got to do like a full episode about rare misses. I got to sit down and think about. There's too many of them.
Yeah.
There's too many, and other people have said like, what are you doing, man? She was there.
Yeah.
And I was just like, la. You just walk out.
You just can't completely. You can't completely whiff. You have to get a contact, like an Instagram or a number.
Yeah.
So at least she's like, oh, this guy's cool. He didn't even. I was giving him the signs and he didn't even give a shit. And then you look cool even though you're dumb.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're like, he's a nonchalant.
Have you ever had that come back later, like 5 years later, you end up sleeping with them?
Yeah.
Because that's happened to me.
Oh, the
before.
comeback is nice.
The comeback is nice.
When they tell you they always liked you?
And I know. And then they were like, how come you didn't do anything that day and whatever? And you're like, oh, I didn't know. And then 5 years later, God gives you a second chance.
Oh man, sometimes you do
that second chance is huge, man.
Dude, and you're gonna be in the same circles. And if somebody's in a relationship too, and you're like, I really like that person, we really clicked, but they're in a relationship, just wait. Just give it a year. She'll be broken up and she'll be back on the scene.
Because I remember like last week you were telling me, you're like, because you're talking about someone that we know, and you're like, how come you never slept with her?
Yeah.
Because she was like, she's very like nice. She sounded like she really liked me. And you're like, how come you never slept with her? And I was like, we were both in relationships. And you're like, just cheat, you idiot.
Well, if they're down. Here's my thing with boyfriend, girlfriend. That title is stupid as shit to me, especially when you get to like my age.
I know.
If I go home and I'm like, Mom, I have a girlfriend, they're like, who cares?
Who cares? Tell me when you're getting married.
Yeah.
Until you're getting married, doesn't matter.
They don't even want me bringing anything home unless I'm marrying it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. They're just so sick of it now. They're like, you and your girlfriend.
Yeah.
Who cares?
So springtime in Toronto.
Hey, welcome back.
We had some issues, but now we're back on a different angle. You know, what's up?
What's up?
All right, so we're gonna watch. What's this video we got, Amish?
This is a video trailer for a movie coming out called The Pink Pill, and it's very concerning, I think, for men. It speaks really poorly of men and our performance in the society.
No, isn't it concerning? It's good though. No, it's saying that once the women take it, their kundalinis, they're gonna want it more sex.
They're gonna be horny, right?
That's great. Anything that pushes women to sex, I'm in.
That is great. Yeah. That's good that they're actually acknowledging that they're horny. But I also just feel like, are the men not activating it? You know what I mean? Look at how much they activated us. Like, we just get horny seeing them.
For sure, but we also
Are they not getting horny like us?
Yeah, but as we get older, some of us need Viagra and stuff. It happens. It's not that we're not attracted. It's just your body breaks down, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
These women are saying they've, like, the orgasm thing. Let's just watch it.
Okay, let's just watch it. Let's just check it out. The Pink Pill. So is it a trailer for a movie?
Yeah. More often than not, women will just say, I haven't orgasmed in years, but it's fine, whatever. I mean, I just gave up.
No one is talking about libido at all.
It was like lightning struck. Holy shit. It's biology.
It's known as Viagra for women, a tiny tablet that could have a huge impact in the bedroom.
Yeah. Ours is blue.
Feel like a new woman.
There's vague. Wow, it just worked out like that.
Women should have a choice for their body.
The truth is actually something that's been hidden from us for a very long time.
What do you mean there's a pink pill for me? I've never heard of it.
It was very much like they might not make good choices about taking this, and it's so dangerous.
They're wondering, why are you being so loud about it? Well, the real question is, why were we forced to be so quiet about it?
Who's gonna tell me I can't do something about it?
How do you take on the government for women's sexual pleasure? You lean right into it and say, this is the conversation.
It almost looks like
Dude.
I've never heard of this pill before, this. But also, a girl sent it to us, so like we wouldn't know. We
wouldn't know about it.
Yeah.
Also, these women's like these kind of documentaries, they're so like they seem so politicized to us as men because we don't know the politics that goes behind it.
Yeah.
But like it got so political at the end. Like they're talking about like, why is this being hidden from us?
Yeah.
It's like the government doesn't want them to know.
But why would the government not want it? It's so weird.
It's like American government, but these Americans are conservative. And they don't want women having sex or something. Like they have this stuff against like abortion. They're against abortion. Like if someone just told you that the government was gonna be anti-abortion, would you be like, really? Like I thought everyone does that.
Yeah.
Like nobody cares now. So like they're anti-abortion, but then also birth control pill. A lot of men are against it. Yeah. A lot of men think it's like gonna ruin society or whatever.
I feel like we make a big deal about these things, and then they kind of just fizzle out anyways. You know what I mean? Or it could be the actual pill company just sponsoring a documentary to make it look like women.
It could be like Red Bull. I mean? You know how Red Bull's like, we're banned in all these countries.
Yeah.
It could be like, it's this pink. So it could be like a selling thing of like this pink pill. The government doesn't want you to know about it.
That's a new thing now.
It just seems like I don't understand. Okay, like an erectile dysfunction pill, I get it. It's like it just pumps more blood into that area, right?
Yeah.
Giving women an orgasm in a pill? I don't know, man. It seems too emotional.
Is that what it is? I thought it just pumps more blood down there too. Because women can take Viagra as well.
No, at the beginning they were saying like we're not having orgasms. Like a lot of women are like, I guess I just can't have an orgasm.
I thought it was just raises
this is a pill to give them the orgasm.
No, I thought it just raises your libido, and then you're
horny all the time.
And then you're more horny. I believe. I don't know.
I don't know.
If it's an orgasm, I'm against it. If it's giving them orgasm, I'm against it.
If it's giving, I'm against it because I don't think it's real, guys. Yeah. I think your orgasm is too emotional. It's too personal. It's too like, you know what I mean? It's like
it's an art form.
It's an art form. It is an art form.
But
it's like
there is a real gap, a huge gap out here, and I feel like
orgasm gap.
A huge orgasm gap out here, and I think there's guys. You're the one that actually put me on. You said, "Gee, the next time, try to give her more than you get."
3-to-1 ratio. I try to keep a 3-to-1 orgasm ratio.
You're a legend.
I'm a revolutionary.
You're revolutionary.
You see what I'm doing? You see what I'm doing for these people? Dude, I'm telling you that we should spread that in the community.
But
that's why they don't want to have sex.
There is side effects. Clingers. Once you get them going, they're clinging.
They're clinging.
And you're gonna get some crazy texts, and you're gonna get some situations where they're not leaving, buddy.
I know.
I had one not leave my house, like not trying to leave my house because of your philosophy.
You just said it was a great philosophy.
It is, but man, the side effects are crazy. Like I was so tired to go to, like I work at night.
Yeah.
This girl didn't leave until like 5 p.m.
I know. Then
and like messed up my schedule. I'm going into my show like tired.
Oh, she's gonna be so mad when she sees this.
She doesn't support me. It's okay. She's mad.
She's mad. She's already mad.
I told her I put the comedy first, man.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean? She came first, but the comedy now comes first.
That is true though. If you that 3-to-1 ratio, it'll make them like fall in love.
And women respect discipline and purpose. So I think she respects my purpose of, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you're busy.
You know what I mean? You don't want a guy that's like, if a guy has all the time, he's a loser.
3-to-1 ratio, man. But you don't think the 3-to-1 ratio is good?
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
It's
just
too
much time. Yeah, 3.
And I love that number. And no, when you give an orgasm, it's way better than almost getting it.
I know. It's like ours aren't even that good.
We're dudes.
They suck.
We're dudes. We've gotten orgasm our whole lives.
I could just do it myself. Honestly.
Especially when you give a girl a new one, like she doesn't know her body, and you kind of give her the manual.
Yeah.
Into her body.
That's magical.
Oh yeah.
That feels like you're basically a shaman at that point. You took him to the promised land.
I'm addicted to first squirt.
First squirt.
Yeah. Once you get a girl to squirt for the first time, it's yours. It's yours.
Wow, first squirter.
You have her.
First squirter.
Yeah. First squirt is my favorite, man.
That's amazing, dude.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever first squirted anyone.
No?
I first orgasmed, like inside orgasm and like orgasm, but first squirted, you took it to another level on that.
Oh yeah.
That's wow.
My finger game. Well, I have
some things to work on this summer.
But it's through fingering.
Yeah. Of course.
And I have a bunch of jokes about fingering, and a lot of the time, I'll pick up a girl or a girlfriend from her show, so she'll hear the fingering joke. And literally one time I was fingering a girl. She goes, "Oh, your jokes weren't your jokes are real."
Oh, you are a finger.
Yeah,
you do finger paint.
Absolutely, man.
That's beautiful, dude.
I'm an artist, but you know what? You motivated me. And guys, communicate with your other bros too. I feel like share tips and secrets.
Pass around the tips.
Pass around the. You know what I mean? Come on.
3-to-1 ratio, I think, is important for the community.
Absolutely. 3-to-1
I like
ratio.
this BBC Brown, Bald, and Charming.
Brown, Bald, and Charming summer.
Let's take it
3-to-1 ratio. Let's get them squirting. First squirt, guys.
First squirt, dude. The first squirt
this
club.
summer.
I got to join the first squirt club.
Dude, you make a girl squirt. She's yours.
That's it.
She's yours.
I didn't even I could do that. Mm-hmm. Oh my god, it's so good too, squirting.
Well, I don't know.
It's so exciting.
I know how it feels for me to squirt.
It's like fireworks.
Oh my
but
God.
it's pee, but it's fireworks.
And some girls are shy. They don't even know what's going on. It's their first time. They're just like, whoa, it's cool.
That's exciting.
It's very exciting.
Wow, what a great experience that you can give someone.
I know, but you know what? You motivated me, man.
Yeah.
You know
the 3-to-1 ratio.
I've never been a selfish lover though. I've been a guy like, hey man, let's get yours.
Let's get yours.
It's a team.
Let's get yours. I used to be a little too like you almost can't tell them that you're doing that too much.
Yeah.
Because if you're putting too much pressure on it, they're like, okay, I can't do it now.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So you gotta do. Oh, that's actually important to tell people.
Yeah.
You gotta do it, but you can't even tell them you're doing it.
No, don't tell them.
You can only tell them after the fact.
Absolutely.
But as you're trying to get the orgasms, you can't tell them that you're trying to get them because then they'll be like, no, that makes me not want to get them.
And then when you get a selfish lover early, when she just cares about herself, I've had that a couple times, and it's like it's a big turnoff.
Dude, I remember I went down with this girl for like half an hour.
Oh my god.
And then I was like,
your turn?
I just assumed it was my turn.
Yeah.
And she was like, I don't do that.
Selfish!
Yo, how could you do this? Half an hour? Give me a tap. Say, hey.
Home Alone on 1, 2, 3. What a nightmare.
What a nightmare. That's so rude, right?
Oh my god.
How rude. Imagine I did that to someone.
Oh my god.
I mean, a lot of guys do that, I think, though, too.
Dude,
a lot of guys are like, I just don't pussy.
Dude, a girl will give me a blowjob for more than 7 minutes. I'm already feeling bad.
Yeah.
She's been down there so long.
She's been down there so long.
I almost want to tip her.
Let me do something.
I wish it was like an 18% tipping option. Great job.
You're getting 18.
You're getting 18.
Not 25, right?
I think the world will just be a better place. If everybody's like, hey, let's do this mutual orgasm thing. Let's try to, you know what I mean? It'll just be a better place.
No, that's what I think the real issue is. It's that like men aren't really doing it. Like this pink pill movie. It's like I don't think a pill can give you an orgasm. Like maybe it can make you more horny.
Yeah.
But I don't know. They were they were making it sound like it was orgasm. At the beginning of the video, they were like, a lot of women just gave up. They just can't come and whatever. And if it's a pill to give you an orgasm, it does feel like a bit of a scam.
We're gonna look into it. Hopefully it's just a libido. You know.
Hopefully it's just a libido pill.
Yeah.
The pink pill. Yeah.
Do we have any other videos?
I think I sent you. Didn't you send?
Let's look at a random video. Let's do the randomizer. And then just talk about it. Yeah. I got one that I got a bunch saved. And we're just going to take a look at it.
Let's see what's happening in the community.
Let's see what happens in
the community right now.
Sassy male apocalypse is really funny until we need to find husbands. Only 1 in 3 men under the age of 30 are in a relationship, whereas 2 in 3 women are in a relationship. How is this possible? Women are dating older. If you have 50 men on Tinder and 50 women on Tinder, 46 of the women will give all of their attention to 4 men. On Tinder, a man of average attractiveness has to swipe 200 times.
We know about all this.
We know this. I don't care, but I like how the first thing we're like, and the second thing we're like, no, I'm getting screwed on that one too.
The Tinder thing, it's
I'm not getting any matches on Tinder.
And it's not you, it's every guy out there.
Look at Scott though.
Yeah,
all over the place. This guy's just getting laid off Tinder, even Facebook profile.
Yeah, a lot of you girls are liars.
I think a lot of women are. Is it whites only? Is it because he's white?
Yeah, that's like a lot of women are like, I'm open to everybody, but they're only swiping on their own race.
What? Yeah.
So what I do is I only swipe on my own race now.
But that's true for all races.
Yeah, you're gonna be.
You know, like every race mostly picks their own race.
Yeah, but there is people who are not attracted to their own race at all. I got a couple buddies.
And I've dated some girls like that. Yeah.
I think it's an ego thing. I got a couple Asian buddies who are like, hey man, I'm good looking and I can bang girls. Like I'm gonna go for non-Asian girls.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I've met a lot of white girls who, this is crazy, they date brown guys.
Yeah.
Like I'm their second, third brown boyfriend.
Yeah.
I asked them, like, you must have dated a black guy, and they're like, no, I don't know.
No, they go brown. Brown and black are different.
They're different. Yeah. There's some white girls that like brown guys.
It's what you like.
There's not enough that like there's a stereotype. Like black guys have that market mostly. There's like a market of like a large market of white girls that only.
And I don't actually like to go for girls that only date black guys.
Yeah, I know.
That's it's like, you know what I mean? That's weird.
It is weird. Yeah. I remember a black guy was saying like he was at a comedy bar, and a white girl like made out with him for a second, and she was like, I always wanted to make out with a black guy, and then he just left.
Yeah.
He just left.
Nobody wants to be fetishized. Like
I know.
You know what I mean?
Like,
well, maybe.
Weird. Yeah.
You know what? If you're a hot Arab woman, fetishize me, please.
Fetishize me. Fetishize me. I feel
I think most people are in our boat. Like, we don't have a preference. It's like, I have a kink. I have this weird kink. I don't know if you know. I like girls that like me.
That's the best.
And if you like me a lot, you're the funniest guy, and you believe in me, talk to me,
That's
baby.
what I like, yeah.
Talk to me, baby.
Yeah. No, I don't have enough options to say no to people based on race. If someone hot wants to fuck me, that's my girlfriend.
Yeah.
That's for a long time, until like 30.
How many times?
Someone hot wants to fuck me, it could be white, black, brown, doesn't matter.
But you grew up lucky in Toronto where there's everything. It's a buffet.
There's everything. There's everything here. Yeah.
I grew up in London, Ontario, which a lot of white girls, and I had a good time.
And now you gotta quit. You're quitting white girls.
And now I'm actively looking for non-white girls, just because I'm in a town where other races are available to me. It's not racist or being anything like that.
Right.
If a white girl wants to drop a credit card on me, though, I'm down.
It's a vibe thing. You know what I mean? You have the vibe. Yeah.
And it's also not color and more culture.
Right.
So if it's a white girl that was raised in Rexdale or like Brampton, we're probably gonna have more in common. She likes hip hop. She likes basketball or something. You know what I mean? It's more culture, not color.
Yeah.
You know?
No, totally, man. No, just for me, I'm too like shallow to be racist. So if someone's hot, that's it. I'm not gonna get these other ideas in my head of like, wow, wait a minute. Like, don't your people do this? Or like, I don't care about that.
Do you have this where you'll meet a girl from a certain race and then you'll be seeing that race for that your eye on that race for the next couple of weeks?
Yeah,
because that girl is so cool.
That does happen.
It's like when you buy a new car and then you see that car on the road all the time.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that.
It's kind of like that. Your reticular activating system. That's what they call it. You have a reticular activating system. Now it's looking for that.
Yeah.
But
did some good work out there. We got some Instagrams at the Ace Hotel.
Yeah, I got someone's phone number. I got an Instagram.
How do you navigate that? Do you go for phone number or do you go for Instagram?
Someone was like giving me such a hard time about getting Instagram.
Yeah,
like it was some fake thing. Mm-hmm. But now I kind of agree with you now, where it's like I'm trying to promote myself too. Because most of the girls that you pick up on the street, it doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
But you might as well get them to follow you.
But we're comedians, so like if you're following, so my move is I've been telling this guy, I'll get their Instagram. Like I'll be really gung ho to get their Instagram, but then I won't message them. I let them see the lifestyle, see the awards, see the on the road touring. My lifestyle is like dope. Like, let them
see what it's like,
and then hit me up if you want to come to our show.
Yeah, I almost think it's better now to just promote yourself as a comic.
Yeah,
because then they'll come to a show 100%. And then you end up dating them after that. I feel as opposed to just going for the date. Then it's a little bit of like, I don't know.
I feel like I lean on that crutch though a little too much. Like, hey, I'm a comic, come to a show, but it always works.
It always works. Yeah, they're always
then
like,
it's it's almost like an impromptu date. They see your comedy. We're good comedians.
Yeah.
They see us in a good light, and then let's go have a drink after. Let's go have food.
Yeah. And I think women reward art.
100%.
In a way that like men don't really understand. Like you don't get it until you date them.
Yeah.
But like we think, because most men think like, why would a woman ever date an artist?
Yeah.
You're broke. Whatever. Like that Kim and Samuel's video where it's like you can't date an artist. They're broke.
Yeah.
But they see it as a reward. They're like, oh, it's okay that he doesn't have money. He's an artist. And I'm gonna take care of.
I think it's also not a good. Don't stereotype that all artists are broke. We're also businessmen. We're on tour. We have a TV show. We have all kinds of shit going.
Yeah, we have.
I think women aren't dumb. They see motion.
They're
like, okay, these guys. Okay, maybe they're not super rich, but they're going. They might be.
And they just appreciate good art. They're like, if the art does have to be good though.
Absolutely.
And so in their mind, they're so positive too. They're just like, oh, you'll figure it out. You'll make. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like the ones who support art. So.
But realistically, you got to have a little bit of money to take out a girl. Like if you're not ready to date, it costs money, guys. Like don't go out there and try to nickel and dime it too long. I know, okay, coffee walks and dates are fun, but like, no, you need a little bit of money to go out to date.
I'm a nickel and dimer, dude. I spend.
And you have the money. You're so Indian.
I spend no money.
Do the Indian girls respect it? I wonder how the Indian girls react.
Dude, brown girls are so like, I'll pay for shit. Like they don't need your money.
Sure?
They're all rich. They all have so much money. But that was my generation.
Yeah.
I don't know I told you, like now I'm getting girls like just scamming me for drinks.
Yeah.
But. No, brown girls like they have money, but then they're seeing to make sure that you have money. Like you have to you have to basically be making $150,000 a year.
I know.
$100,000 a year.
Yeah.
Or they're kind of like, what are you doing? I can't really date you. So there's that issue.
And if ladies, if you're too much of a gold digger, you will be scammed. It's so easy to like.
But brown girls aren't gold diggers.
No,
they just want you to have your shit together.
Success diggers.
Yeah, but like that being said, they're also not like, oh, pay for this, pay for that. Like they don't. I've never found that with brown girls. They don't really do that. They don't have that gold digginess. They just have like a practicality of like, if you're not making $150,000 a year, I'm wasting my time because and
I respect it.
Yeah.
I respect women, but like, don't be a hypocrite. Like, you have some things of yourself going. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't be dead broke and then want a rich guy. It's just like, what are we doing here?
But that's the thing. These brown girls all have their MBAs. They all have like two or three pieces of real estate. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like they're set financially, and they just kind of want you to be on that level. But I found that they're not really like looking to get money spent on.
I think the move is get a girl that's coming off a deadbeat. Because like everything is like gratitude. Now.
Everything's great. Yeah.
Oh my God, you buy me ice cream?
Yeah, there you go.
You know what I mean? But if you come off a rich guy who's a gift giver, you know what I mean?
But going back to your point about like spending money, I've always found that good planning doesn't. Then if you plan well, you don't need money.
100%. But there's a little bit
because there's so many free festivals, especially in Toronto. There's so many free festivals.
But it's gonna cost you even just go buy a bottle of wine. She might want some cheese. It's gonna a little bit of money. Not a ton of money.
I always go to the LCBO in the summer and just have drinks for like 100%. If we're out, like just and you can drink it at the park. But then I always try to scam a drink in the park.
Okay.
And they always appreciate it.
100%.
Like so many girls are so cool with the drink in the park now. They're like, oh, the bar. It's like that's kind of boring to them. It's like, let's go to the park and have a drink.
This is also Toronto. The baseline's every time I step out of my house, it's $100. You know what I mean? The baseline is food. It's maybe an Uber, maybe this and that, right? There's expenses that come along with it.
There's some expenses.
Yeah. It doesn't mean like a ton.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And some nights, like maybe she's an awesome girl, and you're like, I'm gonna take her to a show, and it's like a $60 ticket, and maybe it's, you know what I mean? There is things that you want to spend. Don't be a cheapskate all the way. When the girl deserves it, spend on her, man.
I know, yeah.
And I know there's some good girls out there. Send us your videos. You've been cheap?
I've been cheap so many times.
Yeah, but when you're giving her 3-to-1 orgasms, she lets a lot of things slide, guys. I'm telling you that right now.
They spend money on me.
You're a legend, man. You're a legend. So let's promote some stuff, man.
Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. And make sure you check out our live shows coming up. We have a tour for Dirtballs coming up. Tour dates all over Ontario. And we'll have a link to all that in the comment section.
Absolutely. And I feel like, do you feel like this summer is going to be something?
Summer's going to be hot,
you know what? We're saying it right here. And the Dirtball, we're going to do it. We're just going to make it. It's going to be a throwback to 2016. 2026 is gonna be the year of the ball, the year of the brown, the year of the charming. The World Cup is coming to Toronto.
It's gonna be amazing summer.
You know what? Break up with your man right now. Break up,
guys.
Break up.
The summer's gonna be too late.
It's gonna be too late. Break up.
Everyone break up.
Everyone break up, and let's us all have sex all summer long.
Everyone, just open relationships. Just
open.
Let's sign up. Summer, open up summer. 2026 summer.
But we love y'all, man.
Love
London, Ontario. Thank you for giving me that award. It means a ton to me. Amish, you love London too. I
love London.
We filmed over there.
We filmed our TV show there.
And look out for his Go show, man. Amish has got a bunch of stuff on the go.
I have a Ghost TV show coming out, and then I'm headlining Absolute Comedy next week. So check that out. Yeah.
Toronto.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Congratulations.
Yeah, baby.
That's gonna be fun, man. I'm gonna be in the back scouting, just
Come
like.
check it out.
I'm gonna check it out. My rival club. I work for the corner, but but I'll be over there at Absolute. Young and Eglinton.
Toronto. Yeah.
Amazing club though. I love the way they do things.
They're so on top of it.
They're so on top of
it. They fill every show. They're good.
The platypus.
They have a mascot. They have a platypus stand-up comedy mascot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we have our weekly show. Amish is on board now. He's co-hosting, helping me co-host.
Yeah, right
We're at
here.
Dystopia, 1704 Queen Street East. It's every Tuesday. It doors at 8, and then the show starts at 8:30, and we're about to do it right now, baby.
Come check it out. Come through.
Dirtballs.
Dirtballs!
Hey.